twice over.
Yeah, I actually have, I think the time that we put into seeing people and networking and this meeting, that meeting, running, that's a waste, actually. Now that I am looking back, it's a waste in fuel. It's a waste in lunch money, dinner money, drink money, like all this stuff. No offense to the rest of the industry. I love drinking out and eating out and whatever else. But I mean, it adds up. So you've got this meeting with this person, this coffee with that person, this drinks with that person. It helps the restaurant business, certainly, all the businesses that were using the restaurant industry for meetings previously. But I mean, from a small business owner's perspective, the amount of savings I've had on gas and food is huge.
And I found
Astronomical.
you can get to a certain kind of networking and just do it here, and that all technology aside, because you could do that on the phone too.
Yeah.
It's sort of it's sort of like the premise of, if you want to get better at painting contrast in your work, paint in black and white for a while, right? Limit your options, and your facility in very key areas improves because you only have XYZ to work with, right? And then you can sort of incorporate all those options back in later on as your technique is improved. It's like that,
Well, I
Although
definitely,
it's nice to get out and have a cocktail with you every once in a while.
yeah, no, it's awesome. It's so much fun. I think I'm actually having a coffee in person with someone tomorrow, which is like, oh, I haven't done this in months.
Right.
We'll see how that goes. But I'm also scared, I don't, I'm like also nervous about that. I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie. It's
Yeah.
someone I don't know how much active in-person contact they're having, and it's going to be weird being in public. But anyway, all that aside, like, I think the networking component, I've been able to meet more people than I had previously because of the time. Because before, you could jump in a networking group at 8 a.m., then you drive to your desk, and then you go for a lunch, and then, so you've lost time. But how much of that could you do in a day? Whereas now you could literally on Zoom jump into 3 networking groups in a day. If they do breakout rooms, you've probably actually interacted as well as previously, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like our community in Massachusetts has not done this as well as the New York community that I'm part of. The New Yorkers I've met a lot more people this way than I did before. And I feel like everyone in Massachusetts is kind of, we're trying, but I think like our chamber is struggling a little bit because people were so used to the in-person, and they're not like open arms to, I'm going to Zoom and it's going to save me time and money because I only have to like leave. I don't have to leave my desk, So that's one like difference